Good morning! Welcome to week 5 of my Fresh Start Challenge, where I attempt to go from 0 Neopoints to 1 billion Neopoints as quickly as I can by keeping up with my dailies every single day and restocking at least 5 days a week. We ended the first month with 4,139,000 in shop stock, about 11.7 million in potential auctions and trades, and 103,817,025 Neopoints in the coin pouch. My next goal is to get to 250 million Neopoints by the end of the second month, so let's get started. Auction and trade news first. The Foggy Lake background I restocked yesterday has officially sold for 2.7 million. My scored business card from yesterday's Battle Dome fights has also sold for 1.3 million. Both items sold for a little bit more than I was expecting, so we are even closer to our goals than my estimates suggested. Lastly, the White Chia morphing potion from the Super Shop Wizard also sold for 8 million Neopoints. A great start to the week and a big boost to the bank balance. Okay, dailies time. 8,000 Neopoints from Trudy's Surprise, 34,453 Neopoints from the daily quest log, a nice big win at Food Club today. I looked back at the rest of the numbers, and our Food Club win today is not only the highest so far, but it even surpasses the weekly total profit from Food Club for 3 out of the 4 weeks. Pretty wild. So, Food Club is off to a really good start this week with 1,014,624 Neopoints in the collection box. After betting, we keep 916,624, and then it was just a normal grind at the Battle Dome. Here are the items I got. I made a total of 213,600 Neopoints battling today. Day 29 restocking was a bit of a slow night, a combination of me getting distracted 100 times and the shops not cooperating. Here is the item overview for my restocking session today. I managed 2 cooling bombs from Kayla and 4 of the new Map of Meridel background, which has already crashed in price. My big win for the day was yet another Foggy Lake background though, which immediately sold an auction for 2.7 million Neopoints. I'm happy to see it retaining value. In total, I got an estimated 3,240,000 Neopoints restocking today. The first day of our second month is ending with 3,155,000 in shop stock, nothing in auctions or trades, and 120,820,485 Neopoints in the coin pouch. Huge gains in liquid NP today. We went from 103 million to 120 million in one day. That feels great. Let's keep the momentum going, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, hello, hello. It is big day 30. We had nothing running through auctions after yesterday, so we can get right into dailies. First, 7,500 Neopoints from Trudy's, then a solid 64,268 from the quest log. Oh, also this feels like a good time to say I stopped buying stocks. I'm just gonna hold what we've bought so far and watch them for sale prices because I'm tired of losing money every day. Food Club came in with another win though, 351,288 Neopoints in the collection box, which means we get to keep 253,000 after bets. Another smooth day at Battle Dome, nothing too exciting. I'm feeling really good about my weapon rotation, and I'm still training my pet every day so that eventually we can fight even harder opponents later on. Here are the items I got from battling today. I made 229,500 Neopoints. No restocking for me today. During the time I usually restock, it was half price day still, and the lag was just really bad. So I decided to take the night off and work on buying the supplies we need for the gambling session. We are ending day 30 with 2,449,800 Neopoints worth of shop stock and 121,590,580 Neopoints in the coin pouch. Number go up feels really nice. The Void Within plot should be returning at some point today, so we'll probably have to start adding some Void Within activities into our dailies, won't we? I guess we'll find out tomorrow. See you then! Good morning. Another day, another Neopoint, am I right? No auctions or trades today, so we can get right to dailies. First, 9,000 Neopoints from Trudy's Surprise, then 42,038 Neopoints from the quest log. It was also my day to claim my weekly prize, but unfortunately it's just a junk item that will be rotting in my safety deposit box for the rest of time. Food Club had another big win today though, 858,880 Neopoints in the collection box, a satisfying number. So after bets we keep about 760,000, making this our best Food Club week so far in the first 3 days. It was also a great day at the Battle Dome. Here are the items I got. Peep that business card. I made a total of 1,232,300 Neopoints fighting today. The Void Within plot also came back today, and yes, I will be participating in that. I will be doing my dailies for the plot as well, but I will not be making any Neopoints. I'll be participating in keeping all of the items for myself, so I'm gonna leave that out of this series. Now, restocking day 31. It is very fortunate we had such a good day in Food Club and Battle Dome because this was a rough one in the restocking department. Maybe I flew too close to the sun last week and made too much money because I am paying for it now. Here is the very sad item overview for the items I got today. Kayla took pity on me. I stocked 6 potions from her. Outside of that, I only got 2 items. A situational gravity pranks from Booktastic and a rainy day in illusions glade background. I was fighting for my life out here trying to make some Neopoints and impress y'all, but it was just not happening for me today. My estimated total profit for the day, restocking, is right around 700k. We are ending day 31 with 3,344,200 Neopoints worth of shop stock, if I include the business card, and 123,653,422 Neopoints in the coin pouch. Not enough progress for my liking. Hopefully we have a better day tomorrow. See you then. Good morning. You know what's crazy actually? Usually I do my restocking and dailies in the dead of night, so I'm actually lying when I say good morning, but I kind of fixed my sleep schedule, so it is actually daytime now. First things first, 10,500 Neopoints from Trudy Surprise, then a very sad 26,573 Neopoints from Questlog. It was also the first day of my new weekly prize, and I have the same story as last week. The prize was bad, so I re-rolled it as many times as I could, only to discover even worse prizes. I really shouldn't re-roll in this current prize pool because I don't think there's really anything desirable to land on. That's my bad. So another junk item for our weekly reward, no profit there. Food Club did not bust today, but the win was not enough to cover the next day of bets at under 90,000 in the collection box. So I minus 10,000 Neopoints for Food Club today. Even the Battle Dome had nothing nice to say today. Here are the items I got. I made a total profit of 138,650 Neopoints battling today. And then, just to make matters worse, day 32 restocking was the stuff of nightmares, you guys. I got nothing. Even though I sat in the shops for 3 hours, I saw nothing. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe fixing my sleep schedule was just a bad idea, and daytime restocking is just impossible at my skill level. I managed to grab one low-level background that was immediately stolen by a Kiko Lake random event, and that's it. I really can't believe how poorly restocking has gone for me this week so far. I'm kind of having an existential crisis about it. I'll probably go back to the degenerate hours and ruin my sleep again. It's for the good of the series, right? Today we smashed the record for worst profit day of the entire series. My total profit for day 32 is 207,000 Neopoints, which is less than what we normally get just from Battle Dome on a regular day. It was a rough one for morale, but we always hope for a better day tomorrow. We are ending day 32 with 2,554,550 in shop stock and 124,589,762 Neopoints in the coin pouch. Hopefully this bad luck doesn't last too long and we can see some progress soon. Cross your fingers and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. We are back again to try to actually make some Neopoints today. First, 13,750 from Trudy Surprise. Then probably an ideal daily log, to be honest. Straight Neopoints and a Z code stone, adding up to 67,875 Neopoints. Food Club had a small win for us today, 156,224 in the collection box, so we get to keep about 58,000 after bets. My monthly premium goodie bag came in today. I got a golden koi of the deep, which is an album item I hadn't put in my stamp album yet, so into the album it went. No profit for us there this month. The Battledom was meh for a second day in a row. Here are the items I got. I only made 180,600 Neopoints battling today. It's a shame. I have just become accustomed to a certain lifestyle that business cards provide, and I can't go back. Day 33 restocking, you guys, I'm actually starting to crash out. Today was so bad in the shops that I'm starting to question whether or not I've ever restocked a good item before in my life. I restocked for over 4 hours throughout the night and the following morning, and I got 1 bubbling fungus and a 10k item from Chocolate Factory. What is going on? I wish I knew. I wish I had an answer for you. So because things have been so bad, I had to pull out a gambit I was saving for a rainy day. You've probably noticed that recently the random events for premium users have been supercharged. New and existing random events where Mira the Space Fairy comes and gives you random stuff are quite frequent. One of the most frequent item drops is secret laboratory map pieces. Up until now, I've just been throwing all of the map pieces into my safety deposit box. Here are all the map pieces I've accumulated so far since the start of the series, so a little over a month's worth. And now we are taking them all out and selling them because these numbers just will not do this week. So I'm adding 3,207,000 Neopoints to the restocking total today and putting all of these map pieces into the shop. Since all of these random events happened while I was refreshing shops during the series, it counts as restocking, right? Or am I coping? Either way, it's making me feel a tiny bit better. So with this addition, we're ending the day with 4,913,000 in shop stock and 125,238,021 Neopoints in the coin pouch. That coin pouch number has been at a standstill for a few days, hasn't it? To stay on pace for the series, I need to make around 10 million Neopoints in the next 2 days. Can it be done? I don't know, but I'll see you tomorrow to give it a try. Good morning. It's day 34. Before we start, some fun news. Today is Bloomeroo Day, and I did make it into the Bloomeroo Day art gallery. Here was my entry. My prize is a Clompkin, which I'm going to try to sell for around 2 million Neopoints. Yay, art gallery! Let's move right into dailies. First, 18,000 Neopoints for Trudy's surprise. Then a really nice day for the daily quest log. I believe Lemon Swirling Egg is the best item you can get as a daily prize. So in total, I made 202,315 from the daily log today. Food Club just made enough to cover bets. There was 156,256 Neopoints in the collection box, meaning we get to keep about 58,000 after rebetting. Pretty standard day at the Battle Dome as well. Here are the items I got, bringing in a total of 177,000 Neopoints for the day here. Day 34 restocking. I want so badly to tell you that I hit it out of the park today, but that would unfortunately be a lie. Here is the item overview for my restocking session today, and yes, it is devastating to see. I made less than 400,000 Neopoints restocking today, another rough one. The best item I managed to get was a Meteorite craft book, which will sell for about 110k. Bloomeroo Day stuff will be coming out later tonight though, so hopefully tomorrow I can snag some Bloomeroo Day wins and make up for the last few days. We are ending day 34 with 4,595,400 Neopoints in shop stock and 126,584,984 Neopoints in the coin pouch. I really want to get us out of the 120 mil zone soon. I need to make about 6 million Neopoints tomorrow to stay on pace, so let's see what we can do. See you then. Good morning. It's the final day of week 5. Let's get right into the final day of dailies. First, I made 18,500 Neopoints from Trudy's, then 32,648 Neopoints from the quest log, nothing special there. Food Club busted today, so we are minus 98,000 there because of our bets for tomorrow. Business as usual for the last day of Battle Dome this week. Here are the items I got. Not looking too great here either. My battles brought in a total of 101,200 Neopoints. No restocking for me today. My big move across the country is coming up and I needed some extra time to pack. So we are ending week 5 with 2,919,500 Neopoints in shop stock and 128,289,487 Neopoints in the coin pouch. Let's get right to the weekly wrap up. Okay, hello. It has been another week. Sorry for no face cam, it's getting packed away. You'll have to settle for cartoon grandpa for a few weeks. The next time you see me for real, it will be in my brand new office, so that is actually kind of exciting. Look forward to that. Same as always, I'm going to put up 2 sets of totals on the screen. Our totals for the week and the running totals for the entire series so far. This week was quite the struggle, and not because I didn't try. I was out here in these shops. I just couldn't seem to quite catch a break and make some Neopoints. Hopefully this week will go down as the worst week of the entire series in terms of profit, but I do need to give myself a little grace because when I was originally making the plans for this series, I had anticipated hitting 100 million Neopoints by the end of week 5, and we have far surpassed that. So our overall numbers are still looking really good in my opinion. Our goal remains the same, 250 million Neopoints by the end of month 2. After a week like this, it's looking a little bit bleak, but hey, anything is possible. Thank you all for continuing to join me for this series. I appreciate you all a ton. You are all my very favorite, and I will see you next week. Goodbye!